All right, good day, everyone. How are we doing? So, the topic before us is multiplication of decimals. Yeah, this topic gave me serious issues back then while growing up. I couldn't understand why those decimal points are usually there, and then I always failed the questions because I usually did not understand the particular position where it was supposed to be. And then the mistake I made then was that I multiplied with the decimal point, so it was usually really confusing because I get the position of the point all jumbled up, and at the end of the day I'll get to fail it. But then I was able to devise an easier way of getting this right. So looking at this figure, we have 24.32. Remember, whenever we want to name a digit, a number that has decimal points, all figures after the decimal points are pronounced one by one. So here we have 24.32, 0.32, not 0.32. So this number is pronounced 24.32, and this is 1.3. We have looking at this, we have what we call the two decimal place. It means we have two digits after the decimal points. Can you see it? So this is called a two decimal place figure. Yeah, so you can see 1, 2. We have two decimals, two figures after the decimal point. Sorry for that mistake. So let's write it here. Two decimal place. And this, it has just one figure after the decimal point. So this one has one decimal place. So how many decimal places do we have in total? 2 plus 1. It means we have 3 decimal places. So let's just keep it over here. Okay, so we are going to deal with this later on. Let's keep it. This is a little secret over here. So now, after we've gotten out the decimal places, we'll multiply these figures as whole numbers. Yes, you're surprised, right? We'll multiply them as whole numbers because we've taken their decimal point out. So we have 2,432 multiplied by 13. Remember, our decimal points are already out here, so we can do it as whole numbers without getting the points all jumbled up. Okay, so we remember from the last time we did our multiplication, we pick the first digit, multiply, then pick the second digit and multiply. So let's go. 3 times 2 will give 6. 3 times 3 will give 9. 3 times 4 will give 12. 12. What do I write down? 12. I write down the digits under units. Then I carry the digits under 10. So I've done 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, 2, and I carried 1 over here. Now 3 times 2 is 6, plus this one I carried, that will be 7. So we are done with that, and then we multiply with the next digit. The next digit is 1. 1 times 2. Remember, I told you whenever we're multiplying, your answer will be written underneath the number you used in multiplying. So if 1 times 2 is 2, my answer will be underneath 1. That will be here. 1 times 2 is 2, and then your remaining answer will go towards the left. Okay, you arrange them under other digits, and then it goes towards the left. So we've done 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 3 is 3, to be written underneath this figure. 1 times 4 is 4, to be written underneath this figure. And 1 times 2 is 2, to be written here. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 4, 12. I wrote it out here so you won't get confused, so you can know which of the digits to write first. Remember, you write down the digit that is under unit, which is 2, and that is what I wrote here. and then the one underneath things I carried to the next digit. 3 times 2 is 6, plus this one I carried 7. Now 1 times 2 is 2. My number will be written underneath 1 because I multiplied with 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3, 3. 1 times 4, 4. And 1 times 2, 2. So the next thing to do is to add. 6 plus nothing is 6. 9 plus 2 is 11. What do I write down? I write down my 1 and carry this one here. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus this one I carried 6. 7 plus 4 is 11 again. Oh, I already have 11 here, so let's make use of it. 11. My 1 is under unit, I write it down, and then this other one under things I carried. Now 2 plus 1 is 3. Ooh, voila. So my answer is 31616. But remember, we kept something over here. We have our 3 decimal places. But then all whole numbers have an invisible decimal point at the end. Yes, it is not obvious, but there's usually a decimal point at the end of all whole numbers. So let's make that decimal point visible. It is now visible. So now we need to put back our decimal points. And remember, it is 3 decimal points. So what do? We start counting from the back. We count 3 times. We move 3 digits to the left. Okay, we move 3 digits to the left because we have 3 here. So let's go. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. So our final answer is 31.616. Easy peasy. Can you see how easy it is? It isn't difficult at all. It isn't difficult. This is how you do it. This will make life easy for you, I bet you. And then you're going to get whatever you have done, provided you did your multiplication properly and you added properly. I bet you're going to get your answer. So I hope you understood what I just did. Just take your time and go through it over and over again, and then you'll be able to do whatever you come across that has decimals. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you understood all what I just said. Yeah, so I would love you to like this video, put down a comment, share, and also please subscribe to this channel. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.